Good morning. I'm actually at my physical therapist a little bit early this morning because I'm going to physical therapy now because, as you know, I've been a little bit like self-sabotaging and injuring myself a lot, and I came to physical therapy for my back and it's been amazing for my foot. And I just want to remind everybody that about 34 years ago, I broke my leg and went to physical therapy. And so shout out to my brother-in-law Lenny, one of my most favorite people in the world. Thank you for getting me started and getting me back to life. And I know you told me that I'd never wear high heels, but I'm doing fine and I'm wearing high heels now. But I came here to physical therapy today. This is Glenn, my new physical therapist, and I'm at ProCare in Colts Neck, conveniently for me. And I just wanted to talk about the benefits of physical therapy because I feel like it's been such a benefit for me. And unfortunately, I always do things to injure myself, and then I need physical therapy to come back. So good morning, Glenn.
Good morning.
So what do you think is, like, if you were going to give like somebody, one of my coffee drinkers, some advice about stretching in the morning? Like, everyone's always like stretch. Do you think that like you should have like a 5-minute daily routine to stretch in the morning? What do you think?
The big thing that people want to stretch for mostly is injury prevention, right? People think I'm going to the tennis court, I need to stretch for 5 minutes before. I'm going to play volleyball, basketball, I need to stretch for 5 minutes before. And don't get me wrong, stretching is great, but the injuries that we see that happen on the tennis court, on the volleyball court, playing softball, these are all months and months in the making. So what I tell people, what's more important than the stretching right before, and there is importance to that, but you have to have a regular routine. So it's now May, we're getting a lot of injuries coming in. And these injuries, middle-aged people, older people, have done nothing all winter. It's too cold to walk, it's too cold to bike. They want to curl up with Netflix, they don't want to go to the gym. So from November to March, April, 4 or 5 months, they've done nothing. Then all of a sudden the weather's beautiful, they go outside, they want to hit the tennis court. Over the winter they've lost flexibility, they've lost strength, their endurance is non-existent, and this is where we see injuries. Or they go out, they bend over a million times to pick up a ton of sticks, okay, in the yard. And that's what we get. We get all these people this time of year, they're moving for the first time in months, and they think they could rush back into what they were doing, go full force, no limitations, and that's where we have injuries. So as important as it is to stretch right before an activity, it's important to have a baseline of activity the whole year. Okay, and when we talk about middle-aged people, older people, and even younger people, the 3 things or 4 things that I really key on is you need to maintain your flexibility, core strength, balance is really important, and cardio. Okay, so you have to have some sort of regular routine that keeps you fit in all those areas, and that's injury prevention. You can't start the week before tennis starts when it's beautiful outside. So the thing that I like to do personally that's great for balance, it's great for flexibility, it's great for core strength, is yoga. I push a lot of people to do yoga, and they have all different kinds. They have beginner yoga, gentle yoga, chair yoga for seniors, but I find that as I get older, I'm less concerned with lifting weights in the gym, I'm less concerned about muscles, I'm more concerned about longevity and fitness. So the yoga is great for flexibility, it's great for core strength, and it's great for balance. Those are the 3 most important things for injury prevention. The one thing it doesn't hit that's so important is cardio. Okay, so cardio, you want to work at an elevated heart rate for about 20 minutes a day. Whether it's a fast walk, the elliptical, the bike, and find something that you like to do. If you don't like something, you won't do it. And then you're the person who's sitting on the couch all winter who gets injured in the spring. So that's kind of my take on it. Injury prevention is a year-long thing. So find something that you like, work on your flexibility, your balance, do some cardio, and then when it comes to that morning that you're going to play tennis, you'll kind of know where your limitations are. All my athletes say, yeah, I know my hamstrings are tight, so they'll do a little hamstring stretch before. Or my calves are tight, so they'll do a runner stretch before. The other thing too is before you jump into a sport, before you jump into a fitness routine, you can't just do a couple stretches, you have to warm up your whole body. So we look for more of like a dynamic warm-up. If you're at the gym and you're going to take an exercise class, before you do that, hop on the elliptical and warm your whole body up for 15-20 minutes. That's injury prevention. or the exercise bike or the treadmill. If you're at the tennis court or the basketball court, get there 15 minutes early, take a brisk walk or take a little jog around to warm up your body. And then each person is different. Some people have tight quadriceps, they'll work on them for a couple minutes, or tight hamstrings. But that's really, I think, the key to fitness is just maintaining a constant level year-round, having a routine and sticking with it.
Well, I think that sounds like amazing. However, it's like so intimidating for me, the idea of taking a yoga class. I've done like 1 or 2 yoga classes, and I don't know why, like I get so intimidated, like that stretching, I start getting dizzy. So for people like me, how do you get started when you're like so resistant? I don't even know how I would start because I'd be too intimidated to take a yoga class.
Right, it's not for everybody. Some people do it and hate it, so they go to the Y and they swim, or they do something else. But you know, we found yoga online. YouTube has a million different types. They have ones that my kids do. They have ones for, you know, after you've had a baby. They have ones for
I think
seniors
I'd
who
rather
start in a
take
chair.
yoga for children with Sesame Street than yoga for seniors. I feel like I would rather go backwards rather than forwards. But I do feel that we have to do something. We can't just, there's no aging gracefully, and there's also lots of injuries out there. And I am decided that I am going to do something. Let me know what you're going to do, and we'll go from there. Have a really great day. Thank you for being my guest.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it, and I'll see you all soon. Oh, wait, tomorrow I'm giving a big lecture at 8 a.m., so I don't know whether I'll have coffee early or late, depending on how well organized I am. But have a really, really good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.